My name is Jenee Broussard, and I'm the Executive Director of Healing House Hope for Grieving Children in downtown Lafayette. And we provide grief education and support groups for children in our community who've experienced the death of either their parent, caregiver, or sibling. Coming from a family who experienced the tragedy at a very young age, I've been able to watch my family and the way that they've coped with their losses and the changes that it's made in relationships and changes that it's made in our family. And so once I decided, once I thought about what I was going to be as an adult, going into grief education and grief counseling was something that really spoke to me. And so in graduate school, I decided to do my internship at Healing House. Once I got there and was able to witness the hope and the healing that Healing House provides to so many children and teenagers in our community, I can't see myself anywhere else. And right now we serve over 180 children who are experiencing the death of a loved one, and all of our services are completely free of charge. And so we depend on the support of the Acadiana community to be able to keep those services free for our families. So one of the main programs that we offer at Healing House are our grief support groups for children and teens. And in those support groups, children are able to meet other children who've also experienced the death of either their parent or their sibling. And what we hear from them most often is that Healing House is the one place where they aren't alone. They know how it feels to say goodbye to their mom or their dad for one last time. They know what it feels like to be the kid who doesn't have a dad or doesn't have a mom. And so to be able to bring these children who outside of Healing House feel so alone and so misunderstood, to be able to bring these children together and give them a safe place where they can talk about these difficult things and not feel judged, to be able to provide that safe space is really important for these kids on their path to healing. One of the things that we would really like to do if we were to win the money is to be able to expand our services into the school systems here in Acadiana. We know that there are many families who simply can't make it to Healing House due to either transportation issues or scheduling issues or just not being able to physically make it to our facility. And so one of the things that we're hoping is to be able to provide more support and more resources both to the schools and to the school counselors. We are actually at a point right now where we are moving into a capital campaign where we're going to have to build a larger facility. We've been on a waiting list for the last few years for families that are wanting to get into the programs. And so our dream is to be able to eradicate that waiting list. And any child who's experienced the death of a loved one would be able to easily come into our support groups and find that comfort and that compassion that they're looking for.